And then there are two fundamental mappings. One is the model request. Requests are basically the attributes which are used for searching. So we see the standard attributes, and if we scroll down, we will then see the addition of the Z fields, ZZT product group, and then ZZ routing strategy. So these fields we need to make sure they are now part of the attribute. If not, then we can use this add option, attribute oblique groups from node, and then add these G attributes. Now after this update is done, then we move to the next step, and within this step we will then try to update the result fields. So response attributes, we select this tab, response attribute, and within response attribute we will then using the same process, add button, we will add the new fields. So whatever result fields, criteria fields that we require through these two steps, either so again we see ZZ product category and ZZ strategy, these two fields, if they are required to be part of the response fields or the result fields. So using these two options of model request and node response, we define the search criteria fields, and we also define the result list fields. And finally we save, and then we finish this part of the field mapping. So one field mapping earlier I said we did in SMT, and after SMT the another field mapping is done within the connector using this modular tool. Now so this is basically the steps that you follow for the active connector. So the connector that we use generally for so initially I said material, and the second connector is MDG underscore material, which is for staging area. So while this works, let me jump to the IMG activity, and here we will see that within data quality and search and duplicate check, there are two fundamental customizing nodes. One is create search object connector template, and this is the place where we can define our own connector for the staging area. And so we need to define the OTC number, business object type, for material 194, and then we need to define or provide a definition of our Z connector. So standard is MDG underscore material and then the Z connector, and then we can have a description for this template. So could be the same, or we can say this is ZEXT underscore material, and then we execute. So what will happen? A new connector will get created, and so this is the same configuration screen to create a new connector, or if an existing connector is there which needs to be updated, then we follow the same screen. And in a subsequent step of this transaction, so let it get completed there itself. In a subsequent step, we then need to do the assignment of this connector to the relevant BO type. So this is screen.